Right. Hey everyone, good evening here from Singapore. And we have a guest today from US, Dr. Izdihar Jamil. We have been discussing just before the session about writing a book. And she is a best-selling author of multiple books. And that's why we have called her all the way from US online, waking her up. What time is it right now, Dr. Izdihar? Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you're having a fantastic day, and may peace be upon you. Can I just say happy weekend, everybody? So it's early here in California. It is, I think, around 7-ish o'clock, but that's okay. Because when you have a voice to share with the world, you wake up at any time of a day to make it happen, right, Dr. Azeeza?
Yes. Especially when you have so many people in Asia looking to hear you and see you and as well share the message, because I feel that you have inspired many people around the world with the work that you do in such a short span of time, really bringing your voice out. And that is a secret I know you'll be sharing with us. But just before that, I want to ask you, why do people write book? I have my book, but it's nothing like hearing from you. Why do people need to write a book? Maybe you want to share that.
Absolutely. I think that people write books for many different reasons. Like, for example, when I just gave birth to my children, I wanted to write a book as a new mom. How can a new mom cope with taking care of themselves and then, take care of the family? So basically, I've got an idea. I've got a voice to share. And then there was a time when I look at someone who's got a book, let's say Robert Kiyosaki, J.K. Rowling, and all that, I'm like, oh my God, I just want to be famous. I just want to be famous. There are times when I felt like that. And then there was a time I remember, I think I went to T. Harv Eker's seminar. I think it was him. And he was talking about income, right? And one of the passive income is to write a book, because Harv Eker has got, he wrote a book 20 years ago, but he's still making money from it. And I'm like, oh my God, I want that too, right? Like, I want to get famous. I want to share my idea. I want to have a passive income. And then that's time now, because I've transitioned from a computer scientist to entrepreneur. Wow. So I want it to be like a branding power for me, as an authority, as an expert, as an influencer in my field. It's just the mindset of people, Dr. Azeeza. Like, when you have a book, you're considered an expert. It's just the mindset of people. So I wanted to go in leading with that.
At the same time, it is a reality, Dr. Izdihar. I feel that, right now, as the world is facing whatever it's facing right now, a lot of business people have come to this state of enlightenment. They have actually, personally, I have connected with a couple of very high profile Singapore business leaders who feel like, hey, I have all these expertise. What am I supposed to do with it now that my business cannot operate as the normal way? It has to shift, but I have all these expertise. What can I do with it? It's always the question. And transferring knowledge is one of the biggest thing anyone can do. And that too, if they can inspire another human being, is I think is everybody's heart's calling. It's like what you say, to be the expert.
Exactly, because it's like leaving your legacy, right? That's what I see. Leaving your legacy for years and years and years to come, like the book Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill wrote it over 100 years ago, but his words, his wisdom still lives on. And he's still making money 6 feet under the ground. I'm like, I want that too, right? I want the legacy. I want my voice. I want to be making money 6 feet under the ground so that my family can have some form of being taken care of.
Our great grandchildren will still talk about us. I mean, that's so
it. It's like, think of it as you being your good deed, right? The one thing that you can do out of everything is the book, because it's your legacy, it's your voice, it's your wisdom. Yes, you're probably going to get famous about it. Yes, you're probably going to be invited to go for speaking gigs, for training, for seminar. I was recently featuring on TEDx. I'm going to use my book.
Is it done already?
It is done. So after this, we can share the link if everybody wants it. So I use the book as a lead in to go to TEDx, because I have a voice. So when you're leading in as an author, particularly me, I'm a #1 international best-selling author. Like, okay,
underline that best-selling author is the game. Anybody can become an author. You can self-publish your book and all of that. There is a magic in best-selling author, and that's why I think it kind of. I mean, not I think, I really believe that that's why somebody would want to, acknowledge you and also take you on seriously as a business leader in the space of what you operate in. So tell us a little bit on, other than, writing a book is all challenging. I mean, it's all fun and everything, but there are challenges that people come across with it because there's so many factors involved, especially in becoming a best-selling author. So what are the challenges that people face? I need you to speak a bit slower.
Oh, okay, right. We need to speak a bit. So, like we get excited, right, Dr. Azeeza? Both you and I were like, blah, 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 get excited. But, for those of you who just want us to chill, just comment below, yeah, because we can get into our own world. Challenges, like, look, I shared that earlier when I gave birth. I wanted to write a book. I never wrote it, Dr. Azeeza. Like, I never wrote that book, right, about being a mom, about giving birth, about taking care of kids. Like, okay, I've got the idea. I've like set it down and everything. That was, 6-7 years ago. What have you not? It's still not out, yeah. And then I've got another idea that I'm wanting to write. It's still not out. Yeah. So 200 million Americans want to write a book. And out of that, this is me being generous, maybe 10-20% of them actually published a book. Like that is like kind of like being generous. And out of that, only the top 1% hits the #1 international bestseller. So literally, like on the top 1%, that's what me and my clients, the people in my tribe are in. We're not settling for being an author. Being an author is awesome. It's absolutely awesome because you've got your voice out. But being a #1 international best-selling author is absolutely badass. It's like a whole new elevation. Because you're leading with power, you're leading with authority, you're leading with someone whose people are going to be like, okay, I'm going to have to listen to her now because she's got this credential. It's just unfortunately, it's how the world works, isn't it, Dr. Azeeza? Like, you're not going to, it's just how the world works. It's like, if you're Lady Gaga and you're the multi-award winning, like people listen to that kind of voice. Kate Middleton, because she's got her princess status. Mother Teresa, because of her work and everything. So you have to know how to play the game in the world of business, in the world of entrepreneurship. You want to be heard. You want to make a difference, like globally. Yes, you have to know how to play the game.
Yes, positioning is so important, and being a best-selling author is I think the mark that anyone can work on to grow themselves. And as you said about challenges, we know a lot of people procrastinate. You just mentioned yourself as not being able to write the book. So how did we overcome that kind of a challenge to end up not just doing one book? How many best-selling books do you have?
So I have 3 in just under 9 months. I'm going to have 1 more coming out next month. So that's 4 within 12 months. Thank you. And this is coming from someone who hasn't written a book for like 6, 7, 8 years, what have you not, since forever, and coming out with 4 in under 12 months. So like challenges are people don't know how to do it. Like they have an idea, right? Everybody's got an idea, but they don't know how to structure it and put it step by step by step by step. What are the processes involved? How should I start? What's the next thing? Basically, it's a system, isn't it? Right. That's how I'm able to write the fastest way possible because I have a system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. That's it. And then coming into, once I've got the system, I've got a team now who's going to help me and support me and put me into account and integrity because then I'll just be on my own la land, right? I'll just write whenever. But because I've already made the commitment, exactly, because I've already made the commitment, Dr. Azeeza, whether it's financial commitment, whether it's my word and everything. So I'm like, okay, now. Like for me, I have to set myself up to success. Okay, now I've made the investment. Now I've told Dr. Azeeza we're going to do it. Now we've told AD, oh my God, now I just have to do it now. So now we just got to do it now because otherwise, like your face, where are you gonna put your face on, like your honor or your face, like in our culture we call it aimuka, right? Your face, where you're gonna put your face
In
on.
Chinese, we say 面子,
Oh, mincer. That's it, mincer. Like, where are you gonna put your face then, darlings, if you're like saying something and you're not doing? And plus, because of the financial investment, because you have to hire the team, right? An editor, a formatter, cover designer, and all that. So like it's a lot of money. So are you just gonna waste that money? So that's how I would do it. So have a clear structure, what you're gonna be doing, which is awesome because we have something exciting opportunity coming up. So have a clear structure, have the people around you. And I think like most of all, just have fun with it. A lot of people they just like become so burdened, right? It's an exciting thing, but because they make it so much pain and pressure, it becomes a burden. So have a little bit fun about it.
Yes, and I think we are planning for some fun. And that's why we're on this FB Live, because we are reaching out to friends to start on a 21 days jump start to authoring. Become the best-selling author. Everybody do it. 21 days. 21 days jump start to being a best-selling author. So this is what we're doing. And this is going to be led by Dr. Izdihar, who has done not one, not two, but 3 best-selling books. And she's on her way to do the 4th one, just all within 12 months. 9 months to finish 3. I mean, like, we give birth 1 child 9 months, but she's 9 months. So that's really like giving birth to a baby, because many people struggle with a book. And I know when we were launching our book and my ebook, which took a while for people to like really, get myself in place, and all the struggle I went through all alone without any support. I didn't know you then. And now we're so excited that we're going to be having this conversation, this progress together. I'm sure we're going to have the next edition. My mind is just working on it. The next edition needs to be out. And then we're going to have our Go Global Business School book, which is exciting. Hello.
Say hi, Papa. This is my son, everybody. This is my big wife for working. And he is one of my biggest fans for my book. Kan Papa kan? Yeah, and because I mentioned my kids and my family in my book. Oh, they get so proud, they get excited, and Mommy, we're famous, Mommy. If anything, that's a reason for me to do it, so that my kids can have that joy and excitement and pleasure on them. Like, you proud of Mommy? Yeah, he just woke up, so he just say yes, right? So that's one of the things that you can consider, like why your big why. Like different people have their different why, isn't it, Dr. Azeeza? Their big why of doing things, whether you want to be famous, which is cool, whether you want to be making money, which is cool, whether you just want your kids to be proud of you. As moms, like I was a stay-at-home mom, for some time. Like how, and then when I go to parties, people are like, so what do you do? Oh, I'm a mom at home. Oh, so you're just a housewife. I'm like, girl, get it together. So now when I go out, it's like you have that confidence in you. Like I have that confidence in myself. That I've done this and this and this, and my kids are seeing it. They get so inspired. They think mommy's job is to do videos and write book. That's mommy's job, apart from cooking. So that's it. So I know sometimes we can be but those are the things. The big why, what should move you. Challenges are there, but there are solutions to it, right, Dr. Azeeza? And we've got the best solution for you.
Yes. In this 21 days jumpstart, we're going to jump you into a very, very interesting system. And that Dr. Izdihar, can you give us an overview of it and what's going to happen in this 21 days? And in such a short time, 21 is a very magical number. And it's going to be exciting for us to walk through these 3 sessions with you. What's going to happen? What's going to come out of it?
Okay, it's going to be really exciting. 21 days. So this is saying it's a jump start, it's a kick start. So if you thought about writing a book, this is the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to help you with the process on getting you started, because that's the thing where people find the most challenges, right? To start. So you have us, you're going to be learning about like how you're going to create your book. What are your structure? What's the first thing you're going to do? What's going to be your theme and title? Remember, anybody can write a title, but the key to be a best-selling author is to have a high converting title, because you've got 3 seconds, darling. They look, they like, they buy. Click, 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 click. That's all you've got. So we're going to be teaching you how to have that. And then as a bonus, you're going to be getting a schedule, like a time frame on how you're going to have it in out your book in 90 days. If you follow that time frame, this is what I do for my clients. So if you follow that time frame, you're going to have it out like the fastest way possible. Absolutely. And also you're going to be learning on how to, like, the content of it, because let's face it, we all can blabber. Yes. But how do you get it to be a page turner? Yes. That you're taking people on, that people enjoy. And when people read my book, they're like, oh my God, it's so inspiring. I can't put it down, because it's just that flow. And yes. That's the key. Those are the keys to be best-selling author. So we don't want to share too much, Dr. Azeeza, because it's really exciting. But where's the link, Dr. Azeeza? Where can they go?
Right there. They can go.
Now it's at the bottom, yeah? Now we've got the top.
We're at the bottom. So what's going to happen? Of course, we will be putting into the comment box the link for them to register, and it's going to be an amazing journey. And I can't say anything less than enjoyment. As you can see, this woman is all so hyped up, and it's so much of energy. She's a bubble of energy bubble. I shall make sure that there's a lot of joy and fun in executing the vision of yours. And really, really, you know, when I think of books, I think of Jack Canfield, who has written, consolidated a book. In fact, you're going to get interesting business ideas out of the whole context, because we're going to create a community out of the Go Global Business School, and we already have trainers who have already jump-started their journey with you, even with the first session of meeting you in their program. So it's very exciting that this community can also create consolidation of books, and that's what we are targeting for many people. Either you become an individual best-selling author, or you co-author a best-selling book, and it's all a combination of everything that could become possible for you through this 3 sessions that we're going to be working with Dr. Izdihar. So we can't wait for that. So
yeah, and Dr. Azeeza, can I just say that the session is going to be fun, it's going to be interactive. It's like live workshop, like you have me in front of you. Because obviously I'm not just here for everybody's entertainment purposes, right? I'm here to get people results. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I can't stand those boring lectures. I'd be like, well, I can't stand it. So we're going to do it hands-on. So by the time of 21 day, you're going to have a killer structure for your book. Your idea is all in place. Basically, you're going to have a skeleton of moving forward from there. So that I wanted people to know that it's not going to be one of those webinars, people blah blah and everything. We're going to do it, darlings.
We'll be having we don't intend to do it in a webinar thing. We will definitely having a live meeting so that people really get hands-on and up close with you on the session, so that people really experience the work and get firsthand knowledge.
And get the results. That's the thing that I'm wanting, is people getting results. I can't stand going on like hours and webinars, going on course, and it's all information based. This is results based. Like Dr. Azeeza, we can wear pretty stuff. Like I literally changed my hijab to go matching with Dr. Azeeza and all the gold team. But we can look so pretty, but how is it going to serve you? Because I've done what nobody else has done. 4 books in under 12 months and hit #1. But this one is definitely going to hit it because we've got a proven system. But I have the fastest way possible, because I get it in this world going now, especially now, the world needs a voice. They need a light. They need someone to lift them up. They need positivity. Regardless, the world's going to do what the world is going to do. Nobody can have control about it. But you as a mom, as a wife, as a business leader, as a father, as entrepreneur, you have a purpose, you have an obligation, responsibility to take things to that level and lead people. No matter whether you're a mom, you're a dad, you are a leader, and leaders lead. They don't wait for chaos to pull them back. They rise up. And this is one of the best ways to do it. Remember, leaving a legacy.
Yes, we're so excited to do that. So register right now and we'll be in touch with you. We're going to go for another live session on Monday to give you more insights to this. Meanwhile, please click on the link and we look forward to meeting you on Monday again. Thank you so much, Dr. Izdihar. I'm so excited that we're going to have another session soon with you again. So you have a everyone. Remember to share and like this page. Like and share this page, which is very, very crucial, because at the end of the day, it is going to be not only you, but the people around you that get uplifted through this journey together. So talk to you soon, everyone. Thank you. Bye.